Hi YouTube, how are you doing today? Because I'm doing good. Now, if you don't know who I am, I'm Keandre Wesley. So I need you to stop and go back and watch all my videos before this one so you can make sure that you are caught up on all the good tea and all the good juice that I've spilled already. Now, also, please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that little notification button next to the subscription button so you'll know every time I post. Now, are you comfortable with yourself? Are you comfortable with your relationship? Are you comfortable with the things you're doing in your life? Because if you're not, I need you to sit down and get ready to listen to this piece of advice that I'm bringing to the table so you know how I got through my struggles and I became comfortable in the way and in the skin I am now. So, lately on social media, Instagram, Facebook, everything else, I've been getting a lot of DMs and messages about people saying, I'm so comfortable with myself, like they're so happy that I'm doing YouTube, they're so happy that I'm spreading the word, I'm an inspiration to people and stuff like that. And while that is great to hear, I'm happy that people are receiving me as well and they're watching my videos and tuning into everything that I do, because it does get hard at times for me to express myself on camera and be honest with my audience and show my I can't say the word, but show that I'm authentic. You know, I had a friend come to me and ask me like, how can they be comfortable with who they are and what they're doing, along with cutting people off in their life to be successful. Now, I'm going to start it off by saying this. One thing that you need to do to be successful is make sure you have the right people in your life and the right steps you're taking with them people, and that will make you comfortable. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody that's in your corner is not really in your corner. Some people are just around you so they'll have something to talk about. Some people are around you because they're wishing they could be in the position that you are. You should never want to be friends with a person or be around someone who wants what you have or always is telling you like you doing good or damn, I wish I was like that, or I wish I could do that, because that person is not there for you at all. A person who is not there for you in your struggle, through your struggle, and after your struggle is not there for you. Point blank period. And I'm talking about on a friend level. Like, not everybody that you run into your business to and everybody that you're cool with is going to reciprocate you and be in your corner like you think they are, because not everybody is there for you. So you need to make sure you choose your friends wisely before you go around talking about this person's my friend, that person is my friend, because you'll never be comfortable in your life when you have people in your life who make you uncomfortable. If I took it on a relationship standpoint, now in a relationship, it's a 50-50 situation. I feel like I shouldn't have to constantly argue and fight and fuss with you, deal with you cheating on me, treating me bad and all this other stuff for you to finally get it and realize that I'm down for you and that you shouldn't be doing me that way. Let me tell you something.
If a person does not do you correct after you've already told them so, they're never gonna do you correct.
People think that all this pleading and begging and all this other shit that you be doing to get people to be in your corner is gonna work. That's never gonna work. Because if a person wants to be there for you, they will be there for you from the beginning. It will not matter about the shit you have and the things y'all got going on. Because let me tell you, a person will be there with you when you got money, but they won't be there with you when you don't have it. So you need to know that that person can sit here and eat rice and noodles with me and eat caviar with me. Like, that's a genuine part of a relationship, is getting through the struggles and through the hardest times. I shouldn't always be the only one having to hold down that person. You should be holding me down as well. I shouldn't always have to be running after you and worried about what you're doing when you're not in my corner, because let me tell you, if I can't trust you, then I don't need to be with you. If I can't trust you as a friend, I don't need to be around you. So therefore, what is the point of me being friends or being in a relationship with you and you can't treat me right? You can't do me right. And I don't need to keep up the gag for social media and for all this other stuff, because I'll leave you alone. That's just me. So many people out here be so worried about what the next person is going to say and what they're going to do that they can't be their authentic self. Now, that leads me to my next point in this video. I've been getting a lot with friends and with other people that I don't per se call my friend, that I'm just, cool with or I know, or people that watch my videos. And they always tell me, you're so comfortable with your sexuality. You're so comfortable with who you are. You can go out in public and wear makeup and hair and it doesn't bother you. Let me tell you something. It took me a long time to get to where I am. It is easier said than done.
It is easier said than done. Everything in this video is easier said than done.
I had to realize, first thing I had to realize, that as long as I have the most important people in my corner that have supported me regardless of what I went through, good and bad, that's all that really matters when it comes to who really should have an opinion or support me in my journey, in my situation. There's some things in your life that people will never understand. There's some things in your life that people will never ever know why you do what you do. Not everything is for everyone to understand. If you're a grown up, why the fuck are you worried about what everybody else is saying about you? Why are you worried about what people are doing to you? Because at the end of the day, if you're not paying my bills, and if you're not putting food in my mouth, and you're not laying in this bed with me at night, what does your opinion really matter? I went through my life a very long time, over years and years and years, of being worried about what people said about me, predominantly my family. Your family will be your biggest downfall in being comfortable. Because a lot of times you don't know how to tell your family it's not your fucking business. It don't matter to you. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Let me tell you how you fix that little situation. You fix that situation by just not bringing yourself around that bullshit. Like, if you feel like you can't be comfortable in your setting where you are, then why are you there? That's how I look at it. If I feel like I can't live my truth and do what I want to do and be who I want to be where I am, then I'm not going to be in that situation. I don't know how many times people always say, I wish I could do this, but why? Why? Like, why can't you? Oh, because of my mom. Okay, how old are you? I'm 25. Exactly. What are you worried about what your mom, your dad, your grandma and grandpa gonna do? Because let me tell you something, baby. And I don't mean this as in no bad way, as no negative comment, but when they're dead and gone, they're not gonna be worried about you no more. So you're gonna wait until that person isn't here no more, or isn't in your life, to live your life? You'll never know how someone feels until you live how you want to live. Because you might assume someone feels a certain way, but you never know until you ask. And that's another part of being comfortable. Like, you can't be scared to ask the questions and do the things that people aren't expecting for you to do, or are expecting for you to do. If you live your life in a shadow behind everybody else, and you're not comfortable with your relationship, with who you're with your sexuality, with your work, with your money, you're never going to go nowhere. Because in order to be successful, it's going to get lonely at times. And I'm telling you this because I'm learning this right now as we speak. In my daily life, I'm learning that the only way I'm going to be successful in the type of things that I want to do, and the career that I'm leading, and to lead on my life, and to get the hell out of where I'm from, I have to be alone. Because not everybody in my circle is going to root me on. I realize that I have a lot of haters in my life. I have a lot of haters in my life because I'm so young, I'm so successful, I'm so gay, I'm so free, and I choose to do what I want to do. Let me tell you, them are going to be the same haters who in years down the line are going to be saying, what if? What if? You don't ever want to look back and be like, what if I would have did this? What if I would have acted this way? Because let me tell you, it will never change if you don't do it. You have to be the change to yourself. And I'm coming on this video today to let everyone know that if you don't have a safe place, somebody to talk to, you can always reach out to me. I'll always be one to lend your hand. I might not always be able to get right to you, but I will try to show the guidance and show you where you should be going in life to be successful in life. Because if you're not comfortable, you'll never be successful. If you're not alone, you'll never be successful. If you don't know how to deal with yourself and love yourself, how can you love someone else or love what you're doing with your life? Never. So just sit back and think about the times when people come to you with negative things, or they come to you about things that don't pertain to them. You might not want to tell them it's none of your business, or leave me alone, it has nothing to do with you. I'm a firm believer in telling people what they want to hear, but doing what I'm supposed to do. Because people will ask you questions or try to pry for things Not because they're concerned, because they want to talk about you, or because they're nosy. And the loudest person in the room is the worst person in the room. The loudest person in the room is always the one you got to watch out for. If you got a person in your life telling you this person is talking about you, that person is talking about you, baby, they're talking about you too. They're talking about you too. So how can you be comfortable with that person and you're going to that person telling them how you feel, but they always got something to tell you about what somebody else is saying about you? Then I can't trust you. So therefore, I'm not comfortable with you. So the 3 points I want you to take away from here is, in order to be comfortable with yourself, you have to love yourself first. Number 2, in order to be comfortable with yourself, you have to take all toxicity out of your life completely. You can no longer have it in your life. You need to send it away. It don't need to be there. And just don't deal with it at all. And number 3, stay focused on your main point, what you're trying to do. Don't let no one drag you under or bring you into a situation where you're not comfortable, because you're not comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you don't need to be there. So thank you. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching all my videos, liking, commenting, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button on the side of the subscribe button so you'll know every time I post a video. And also, please don't forget to add all my social medias. They'll be at the bottom of this video and in the description. Thank you so much.